Yes, she was.
Birthdays or something. I know that.
That's what it is.
And Mediterranean spices
Oh, I can smell that.
with sumac.
Just that fried potatoes, romesco sauce, parm, and some lemon wedges on the side.
I'll start off with this postcard scene of Mammoth Mountain with a little frozen pond in the foreground. And I'll start with the future as Ursa doubles as Mammoth Coffee Roasting Company. And on Friday the 13th, they'll be offering shared plates of gourmet dishes like lobster, homemade pasta, roasted Cornish game hen drizzled with pomegranate molasses, and turnip tartare. My favorite though is the crispy smashed potatoes seared in duck fat. But actually my favorite was the lobster pasta. Yeah, lobster pasta. And then the concert last night, the chamber orchestra and the Mammoth Eastern Sierra Community Choir sang. They're down at Bishop tonight, and there may be a storm in the future. It is Saturday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day 2024. And then, with a snap of my finger, I appear. Yeah, last night I was treated to a great dinner over at Ursa, which doubles as a Mammoth Coffee Roasting Company, the corner of Old Mammoth and Meridian. They'll be open on Friday the 13th, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for the rest of the season, offering shared plate gourmet dishes. Boy, that lobster homemade pasta was so good. The Cornish game head drizzled with pomegranate molasses and turnip tartare. But those crispy smashed potatoes seared in duck fat with a little squeeze of lemon, my mouth is still watering. Then I went to the concert. The Eastern Sierra Community Chorus and Eastern Sierra Chamber Orchestra played at St. Joe's. They'll be playing tonight down in Bishop at 7 o'clock at Saracosa Community College. But I missed the town tree lighting party. Or tree lighting party and tree lighting over at the Mammoth Community Center. Don't forget to check and see what time they have open skating there and the hockey tournaments throughout the rest of this season also. And there might be a storm in the future. It is Saturday, Pearl Harbor Day, December the 7th, 2024. Hello everyone, I'm Dan McConnell. So 2 more weeks until the winter solstice on the 21st, and 1 week until June Mountain opens, and the Night of Lights is also on the 14th. And there is a chance of snow by then, but I actually hope it holds off until next Sunday at least. I hope it's not dumping during the Night of Lights. The flurry is okay. It was 12 degrees down at Mammoth Airport this morning. Still those pretty strong inversions as the cold air sinks overnight. 45 was the high. Down in Bishop, they had 68 degrees yesterday with a low of 25 this morning. That's a 43 degree difference. That's pretty consistent lately. Highs in town were in the upper 40s to low 50s. I think it hit 52 at a site on Dorrance Street. 47 degrees at the main lodge, and the top only a 4-degree difference, 38 and 34, with a very light wind from the southeast. Great day to take a scenic ride up to the top. So today will be another warm day as that persistent blocking pattern remains in place, but finally begins to weaken by next weekend. Weak trough will brush by the far northern part of California and southern Oregon today, and cool temps slightly as we head into the week. And then by midweek, another short wave passes through the region and will help reopen what they said this will help reopen the storm door, which has been shut since the day before Thanksgiving. And then models are trending to see a decent amount of moisture by next weekend. So stay tuned as we get closer to that time frame. But again, I hope we don't have a heavy storm during the Night of Lights next Saturday night up at Canyon Lodge. Still really really good snow on the mountain. My friend said they did a run through Rock Garden, which is kind of baby huevos or chicken huevos, to Dave's, to Gold Hill, to the Eagle Lodge. There's 60 groomers and about 170 trails open on Mammoth Mountain. The snowmaking guns have been silent since Thanksgiving. And then I also heard another tidbit of information that Lake George is frozen, and some people have been ice skating up at Lake George. Tamarack Cross Country Ski Center is open. The Coaster and Tube Park are open. The gondola is open for scenic rides. And the Outpost over by Chair 14 will be open today. It's a great place to be in the afternoon because the sun is still out. It's west facing as the sun still gets lower in the sky for another 2 weeks. On this day in history, in 1787, Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution, 1787. Then in 1796, the second president was elected, John Adams. And in 72, the last U.S. moon mission, Apollo 17, blasted off from Cape Canaveral. And in 96, the space shuttle Columbus returned after a 17-and-a-half-day flight. It was the longest flight ever for a space shuttle. It's actor Ted Knight's birthday. Johnny Bench, who didn't really spend much time on the bench, but after what he got caught for, I think he had to spend some time on the bench. Tom Waits' birthday, and basketball superstar Larry Bird. Also Jim Smith, former employee up at Mammoth Mountain. I think he's in Colorado now. Doug Howell, former loader guy, and I think he owned one of the wood companies in town. I think he still drives a loader. Nate Wallace over in Chamonix, France. Happy birthday, Nathan Wallace. Willie Shucken on the Big Island. He's described as a underwater extraordinaire. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Make today the best day ever. You might go down to Bishop and see their Christmas lights parade. Starts about 4:30 down Main Street in Bishop. See you on the slopes, maybe before that. Here's some more music from last night.